All right, come on now, one time. Let her fly.
First pitch of the at-bat. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch-out. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Boone Das. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Frank Fleming will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one.
Hey, get one up there, huh? Come on, sitting on
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. Now the relay home. He's in there at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th. And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 6 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 15 runners on base.
Afternoon base. Fleming, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Wong. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Stepping in, Frank Fleming. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Frank Fleming.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, outside.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Not close. It's 2-0. And the 2-0. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. Up next for the Buccos, Frank Fleming. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1-1 the count. And the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. A solo shot here to left, number 22 on the year, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
It's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Your attention, please. Pitching for St. Louis, number 19, Tommy
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Robbie Erlin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Robbie Erlin.
Coming to the plate now, Frank Fleming. First pitch on its way. Hit to short.
Beat it out, beat it out, beat it out.
And a good throw gets him one gone. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Al Griffith. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Fleming will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Pirates took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. MLB The Show's coverage of major. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. Head-to-head against Chris Archer, batting at an even 400. He's taken him deep once. Here now the 2-2. Runners off for second. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Fleming comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Frank Fleming. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up.
Come on, let it fly.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1.
Dan Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, Dero. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
Now to the plate, Jimmy Kerrigan. And the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
But little trouble handling this one down. At the plate, Tommy Edman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit in the air out toward left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. They trail this one 1-0.
We're back now as the Pirates line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had their issues on offense. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Frank Fleming. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
The 1-0. Hit hard, but foul.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Hey, you're pitched.
A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1 pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And it's gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 23 for him thus far, as the Pirates have opened it up now 4-0.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
Frank Fleming will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Fouled off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game. And the Pirates are up 5-0 now.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
So digging in now, Tyler O'Neill 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-2.
O'Neill.
In the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So striding forward now, Frank Fleming. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here.
1-0.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Let's go now. What's on?
Hey, let her fly, kid. Let her fly.
Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1.
See it. Grab it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
We got a full count.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Let it fly right here.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lot.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jed Jerko. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Pulled, catch is made, and the Pirates have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over. 5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game.
A player receives input from a coach.
We are under the light. TJ Antone gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one. Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Here's Gregory Polanco. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Now in the box, Jason Martin. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Martin.
Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score. In now for the Reds, Freddie Galvis. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's only 2 for 10. The 2-2. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Fleming has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Stepping up now, Frank Fleming will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Count even now at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. Striding in. First pitch coming. Here it is.
No, inside.
Calhoun stands at second with no outs. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his own, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there a little bit.
Starting to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up. Now at the plate, Frank Fleming. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Fouled away. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out. Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the right fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 25 for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Stepping into the box, Freddie Galvis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the 1-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Fleming is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Ready to take his hacks again, Frank Fleming, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3. And Nick Castellanos now. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in this. An 8-0 shutout this evening. Pittsburgh took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Joe Musgrove earns his 6th winning decision in this one.
Victorious Pirates, no runs on only 2 hits, 1 error.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for Pittsburgh, number 44, Frank Fleming.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall.
Hang on.
The throw is wild, and it gets away. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
Good job.
Blake Cederlin enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Blake Cederlin.
I expect this series to be a battle. So to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Cincinnati Reds led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. We are under the next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Frank Fleming. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, Matty B, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Misses, ball 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Fleming will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Now at the plate, Frank Fleming. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Frank Fleming.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Right now.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, here we go. Here we go.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, what did
a swing and a miss that retires the side, and that will do it. Leading off the inning, Sonny Gray, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Lifted in the air out to left field. Fleming will wait on it, and he puts it away for the first down. Stepping in, Frank Fleming. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Gray ready with the 0-1. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Right fielder looking up at the track. The wall. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 26 for him on the season. And the Pirates move in front now 4-1.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed. He's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Stepping up to the plate, Jesse Winker, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Lifted the other way out to left center. Fleming has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that? Put it away without much problem for the second out. Frank Fleming will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher. Just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 to him now.
Hey, wait for yours.
The pitch. 3-1 the count now. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they're held in check here this half. Ready now, Aristides Aquino. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going.
The air to left field, and this should do it. And he's going to put this one away, and the Pirates are back in the win column again as they take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Reds baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Luis Castillo gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the sixth inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the sixth inning and turn it over to the bullpen, he took the loss in the...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Reds will be... Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the forecast isn't pretty, but it does sound like we're going to get this one in, even if it takes a while. It's coming down at a decent rate as of right now, and it's likely to intensify as the game moves along. The grounds crew is standing by to put that target on the field if the umpires call a delay. We'll have to hope that any such halt in the action is short-lived.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. It's not looking pretty, and guys, we'll just have to hope the weather doesn't play too much of a factor in the outcome of this one. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. A ball and 2 strikes now. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Standing in, Frank Fleming, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1. Attaboy.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
Dig, go, go.
Mooney blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seen the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at 3rd with another RBI under his belt.
Brian Hayes.
The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Moustakas has it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left.
Leading off for the Reds.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Luis Castillo, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. And he pops it up, and that'll get down for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Joey Votto. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and now it'll kick around in the corner. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it...
Into the box, Aristides Aquino. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Tony Santillan takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 74.
Leading off the inning, Frank Fleming, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. Oh, but the feet of the second baseman is a wild one.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
The third baseman, number 13.
Now batting, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. There to take it is Votto, and there's one gone. So striding in, Jimmy Kerrigan. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a look and a throw back to second. Runner back safely. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Into the box now, Jason Martin, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Martin.
The 3-1, and that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Digging in, Brian Holiday comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Holiday.
In the air now, out to left.
You're going.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Digging in once again, Tyler Stevenson.
The catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Pulls this one in the air out to left.
2-2-2.
Fleming will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Ready now for Cincinnati, Jesse Winker. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Jesse Winker.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with striding in once again, Frank Fleming. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And it's fouled away. The 3-1.
Hey! We got 3 and 2.
Right now.
Fouled off. Now a ground ball heading for the Gold Glover Votto at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in the switch hitter, Frank Fleming, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out with the man at first. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And this crowd wasn't all that big, but they've stuck around to the final out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Right here. Let's go, kid.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 10-6, the final score in this game. The Reds used a nice 5th inning to take the lead. We are under the lights. Adrian Hauser gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
Hauser has logged upwards of 100 innings of work on the mound. And through those innings, he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Hauser isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow! So a 2-run homer down the line in left, and that is 27 for him on the year, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take.
Next for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Fleming's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stage.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And that's off the left field wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Frank Fleming. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lays off 1-0.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Come on now, big guy.
Accomplishment.
Hey, let her rip.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
And the side is retired.
Welcome back as Milwaukee prepares for their 3rd turn batting in this one. And fans of the Brewers have been treated to a lot of...
Digging in now for the Brewers, Avisail Garcia.
The left fielder, Avisail.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Fleming is there, and he'll bring this one in. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Newman. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Brujan has a play. Oh, what happened there? It falls in. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Wow, your outfield is the last line of defense, and when they let you down, it's really costly. 2 runs come around to score, and even though they happen, there's really no excuse for that kind of mistake at this level.
So stepping in, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that... Settling in now, Frank Fleming. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Polanco stands at second with 2 gone.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Fouled away.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Ready on 0-2.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early. followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
The 2-2.
Helpful.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Payoff pitch on its way. There's ball 4. Into the box now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Hayes.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again. Avisail Garcia. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Garcia.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Frank Fleming. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Here we go.
First pitch on its way.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Count now a ball and a strike.
Here we go.
And that misses. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Here we go. Here we go.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kane going back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, his second of the game, and it's now an 8-6 ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big